Okay, we are live at City Hall in downtown Bend, Oregon, waiting to see if Eric King decides to show up to meet with us. If you are going to come down or want to come down or do anything, we're right next to this sign right here. But essentially, we found out that Mr. Krantz was in charge of the division that had somebody communicating with the Proud Boys, or not the Proud Boys, the Patriot Prayer group, which is run by a person named Joey Gibson. He's a little bit of an oddball. If you ever want to watch some of his videos or just check out their website, I think if you just Google Patriot Prayer, it should work. But they do indeed have some pretty hateful people. So we are questioning why somebody who's talking with people like that is allowed to be a police chief. I don't think he directly talked with them, but to my understanding, he's not even fully sure of that incident happening, even though it was somebody under his watch. So something doesn't add up. We just want to get this voiced, and Mr. King decided to not allow us to have a meeting with him, so we're just going to wait and see if he does. We told him we'd be here, so we'll give him until I don't get a parking ticket to come down here, pretty much. If you guys do have any questions, I will answer them as much as I can. I've read through a lot of it, but there's 64 pages of stuff on top of almost 300 pages of stuff we got today from the Deschutes County Sheriff's Office. So there's a lot in the works right now, but obviously the city of Bend needs to do something here. They need to work with us. We feel like the process was rushed to select Krantz. We feel like the public wasn't given proper notice to put their input in, and we want to be heard. We want to make sure the citizens of Bend are heard properly. If you're having a hard time finding the place, because I know some people we are right across the street from McMinimans and the little park over here. I don't remember what that park's called, but come find us, come talk to us. Eric King, if you're watching, you should definitely come talk to us. I got some questions to ask you. You answered one of my questions in the Embrace Bend meeting, but apparently you thought that was somewhat of an attack, so if you think that's an attack, maybe you don't want to come have the meeting. So I got a few more questions. Troyfield, thank you. Lived here for almost 10 years, still have no idea what half of these places are. I didn't even know this was City Hall until I looked it up on a map. Looks like somebody from Central Oregon Daily News is here. At least I think that's who that is. We got a couple of our followers here that are just concerned citizens as well that want to help out just for their privacy since they have children here. I'm not gonna try to avoid showing them on camera here, but they are indeed here. We have some people here.
Within the Facebook group, and I don't come to the protest because I got the father or built my business, but
Looks like the guy who's giving me the last 2 parking tickets I've had down here is the one walking around, so I'm gonna have to be on top of my shit and move my car, unfortunately. So, just like with the sheriffs, hello, we're at your doorstep. Come have a conversation. This is my version of ringing the doorbell. I don't think anybody wants to see what my version of kicking the door down is, because that could be weird. Does look like somebody was in there at one point, but they did indeed say that The city hall is closed for COVID, which, understandable. We want to make sure that everybody stays safe and healthy, but that does not give you a right to essentially ignore concerned citizens, especially when it comes down to the choices you made. Okay, looks like we got a couple of people moving on here. The first number isn't working. Okay, if one of the people that has admin on the page is watching and wants to kind of make a note of that, that'd be great. Thank you. It's a pretty nice day out. It's like 90, maybe 91, 92. We got some cloud coverage, which is nice. Little impromptu shade. Let's go peek inside the door. Never actually seen this place before. Oh, there we go. No Krantz. Absolutely not. Especially if he's going to ignore us. What an interesting place. Yeah, you can obviously see inside there. They got some lights on in there.
Keep getting deeper. Yeah.
I don't know if there's anybody on my friends list that has Eric King added on Facebook, but if somebody wants to go ahead and tag him in this video, I am not opposed. Oregon Heritage All-Star Community. Let's see what this sign says. Stay safe sign. If Bend wants to stay open, they should tell Krantz to stay away from here. Looks like we got some more people here that are joining us. Got some people across the street that are watching us also, kind of wondering what we're doing. Which, if people want to come ask questions, we're more than happy to answer anybody's questions about what's going on. And we do have somebody here that has read pretty much all the information on Krantz. I'm not sure if he's got through all 64 pages, but he's gotten through most of it and has already done a little bit this morning. So he's a good person that we can talk to about this as well. Looks like we got somebody here that's kind of watching us, maybe taking some pictures. Got somebody in that Land Rover watching me taking a little extra hard. Got a peace sign. That's pretty cool. Love that. Sounds like Mike's going into how people are calling us Antifa and domestic terrorists, which, if I put that much fear into you, well, sounds like a personal problem to me. That's good to know. If he ever tells us when they decide to open up City Hall again, we will, or I might just stand outside of his window.
That's kind of where I get.
with a radio, old school style. Luckily, if it starts raining, we got a nice awning to stand over so I don't have to stop. Oh, it looks like somebody is inside City Hall. They just poked their head out. Or not necessarily out, but through that window. Fascinating. And here's the second time this Land Rover's drove by, but he gave us a thumbs up, so that's pretty nice of him. Looks like we got more people watching, so Eric King, if you are one of the people watching, hello. I'm on your proverbial doorstep and I would like to have a conversation. Looks like got another supporter here. What an interesting building. Action item. Tag Eric King in this live. Yes, please. Oh, we got some people honking that blue Subaru. Appreciate y'all. So he's on the second floor. Yeah, that's good to know. That's information that hopefully when we figure out COVID and he's back in here, we can use to our advantage. Like I said, I'll stand out here with the radio. Baby, come back. Shit like that.
I've been an active musician in my life.
I do a quick drive-by of these signs here. It's a pretty good one. That's a great one. Yeah, there's definitely people in here, so I wonder who's considered essential. Yes, we were told that. The main reason we're here is because we told Eric King if he wants to have a conversation, then we'd be here at 3 because, well, we might as well stand out here if somebody is, especially if it's going to make people pay attention, which we've had some people drive by that have definitely looked, made sure to understand what we're doing here. If anybody wants to come by and ask questions, we are open to that as well. And it looks like we got some more supporters coming out, so that's pretty cool too. There are some phone numbers there as well, so you guys can give them a call. Tell them that you want them to meet with the peacekeepers, specifically Eric King, to meet with the peacekeepers. If he wants to come down here and have that conversation, we can definitely do that. I would love to have a conversation. Numbers are not working. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, well, if numbers aren't working, let's see if we can get some email addresses pinned. So if you couldn't make it out, send some emails. If the numbers aren't going to work, send all the emails you can. Any of the city councilors, obviously Eric King has an email. Send one to the mayor, why not? Maybe Mayor Sally would like to hear about this. If somebody wants to tag Mayor Sally in this too, go for it. That'd be great. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate you guys. And thank you to our followers that follow along with all the things we got working. Hopefully it looks like we got 2 main things to work on right now, but we'll take on anything we can as long as we can do it in a timely manner. Looks like we got somebody else streaming over here.
Chief of Police, his name is Mike Krantz. Multiple reasons why we're doing this.
Oh, looks like we got some more shade. That's pretty nice.
Just know this is what we're doing. You come down and join us if you're around. What's up, Jameson? My brother. How you doing? What's up, Mallory? Hey, you know we're gonna get them. Yeah, man. Transparency, justice, that's what we're looking for. We're not gonna just deal with the same old good old boy network.
Even if Eric King showed up in the comments right now, that'd probably be a good way to talk. I'll sit here and talk with him if he wants to be invited to this live.
We're out here in front of City Hall right now. I feel like a lot of people don't really know why France got chosen.
Thank you. Looks like Catherine is listing off some of the people that you can email. Their emails are relatively easy to find on the Bend, Oregon website, the city website. And there's the one for Mr. King. That is definitely the one you want to be sending everything to. Or you could just go ahead and just CC everyone on the same email. There's no reason not to at this point. Definitely kind of waiting to see what happens. Maybe somebody inside wants to let us inside and give him a call. Who knows? That guy just took a nice hard look. We got somebody else taking a look over there.
Sounds like I can do a good one. Good gesture.
Like I said, if you know Eric King or have him on your friends list, just keep tagging him in this video. We might as well see if he'll at least hop on this live with us. If he wants to hop on a live and have a conversation, I'm more than happy to do that. If he wants to come down here and have a real conversation, everybody's wearing a mask. So he's not in any specific danger. We do promise we don't bite, despite how aggressive we can be sometimes. Yeah, I still got plenty of batteries, so I can keep this going for a while.
I didn't have time.
We got some support going. Always appreciate that. How you doing? Got some more support coming. That's always fun. Appreciate everybody that's made it out here. It is disgusting. It's pretty hot. I wouldn't say disgustingly hot because I'm from the state of Arizona. But yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's a scorcher. They should paint this building, put like a mural on it, or put like Black Lives Matter right there. That's a good spot for Black Lives Matter, yeah.
The only people who disagree are people in Syria.
Just paint the whole building black, see what happens.
There was a lot of public people involved, citizens.
Maybe the mayor wants to come have a conversation instead of Eric King. We'd love to talk to the mayor. If you know the mayor, tag her as well. Tag anybody you know. Tag everybody in the city of Bend, Oregon. Why not at this point? This conversation needs to be had. We're not going away. I live like 5 minutes away from here. I can be here every day. I can walk here. Come on, Eric. You know you want to come down and say hi. We have a bunch of concerned citizens here that would love to talk to you and get your opinion on the hiring here and ask you a few more questions because it seems like you didn't do your homework when it comes to the hiring of Mr. Krantz. Hopefully you did, but if you did do your homework, that's even more concerning. Oh, Eric doesn't like confrontation? That's too bad. I enjoy confrontation. Confrontation is how things get done.
The guy sitting in the Oval Office is literally encouraging people to deny what they don't want to believe. You don't want to believe it's supposed to be news. That's perfectly acceptable now. So
Got some good conversation happening here, which I appreciate. Like I said, everyone wearing masks. Come on, Eric. It's way easier to have a 45-minute meeting or so than to just ignore us. You can definitely try and ignore us, but I'm pretty annoying.
And every time I went out on the football field, I had this size chunks of brick that were filling my head. I was in my ground.
yes.
I could not possibly be hurt. So why would we go for bricks and rocks and things? No, indeed. Sure, I had to go up. As well I should not. There was no reason for me to have those jobs. I was wearing less body armor than a riot.
Okay, well, we've been here about 25 minutes. If somebody wouldn't mind checking our email to see if Mr. King sent us another lovely email, that would be great. But I'm going to go ahead and guess that he has not sent another email. Exactly. If nobody's hiding anything, then you might as well just meet with us. Worst that can happen is we write up a meeting and say we disagree with you. If you can't handle being disagreed with, then why are you in a public forum? I know there are tons of people that disagree with my point of views, and that's fine. I'll listen to them and hear what their point of view is. Maybe I can learn something. No email. Shocker. Looked like Guy Fieri was in one of those trucks just now. For real though, let's have them paint Black Lives Matter right here. On all these little spots right here. Let's make this place actually look good. And we got somebody else that just came up here. That's here to stand with us. Very good turnout for a super impromptu, hey, we're coming down here. Come down if you want to be here. Unfortunately, one of these people is not Eric King. So, Mr. King, if you would like to join us, we are here. We would love to have a conversation with you and pick your mind. We know you said no, but that's not cool. We're just concerned citizens that are questioning your decision making. That is very reasonable for somebody, especially in a situation where somebody's supposed to be in charge of protecting us. Because let's be real, the guy you picked is a direct threat to someone like me. A person of color that likes to protest. Ah, yes. And Mr. Nelson, Sheriff Nelson, also said no. So, if you want to be on the same page as Shane Nelson, that's fine. Right now, I don't have many nice words to say about Shane Nelson, but if you would like to meet, I will meet with him. I will sit across the table from him, and I will gladly talk to him.
That's exactly right. The law is not having to do with it. They're not mutually exclusive. We're talking about the system and at large, from the ground up.
It's a good thing election time is coming soon, because boy, do we need some changes here if these people are that scared to talk to their constituents. Come on, we ain't that scary. Yeah, I don't know about running for sheriff. Also, random tidbit, I'm not actually registered to vote in the state of Oregon yet. I do plan on fixing that soon here, but I still got an Arizona driver's license because that thing doesn't expire until the year 2056. Oh yeah, it is weird of them. As you said the other day, it's not very cash money of these people to just ignore their constituents. Like I said, I'm fine with being ignored. Y'all can try and ignore me, but I'm gonna just end up being a massive thorn in your side. I'm loud. I'm annoying. I will not just go away. They actually changed that recently, Pikey, so unfortunately it doesn't work that way. Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing as well, Sarah. Not exactly sure what a homie's here for if he's not willing to work with us a little bit, talk with us. Yeah, they've tried to play that game with me too, Kirsten. Luckily the car that I drive is in my mom's name, so I was able to get around it for a while, but I'm planning on changing it this year because with the old Arizona license, you're supposed to get your picture taken every 13 years, and I'm not going back to Arizona just to get a picture taken. I'm gonna be down here until I'm about to get a parking ticket. At that point, I'll probably just move parking spaces, I guess, if more people want to come down, hang down here. So I got here around 3, and so about 5 is when I'll get a parking ticket. Like I said, they'll gladly move. I'll stand down here for a little bit longer. I do have somewhere to be a little bit later tonight, but I will gladly stand down here until at least 5:30ish. Because why not? I would love to have a conversation with Mr. Eric King. Yeah, Kirsten's right. There is actually a thing here, so it's up to them. Unfortunately, people like to pick on our women of color here. And that is also something that I got a huge fucking issue with. So I know a lot of these people that have been sending threats to Kirsten and Josie, Adriana, all our women leaders. I know all of y'all know exactly who I am now. So go ahead, send me some of that. Why not, dude? What's the worst I'm gonna do? Worst I'm gonna do is just make fun of you for calling me a domestic terrorist. Once again, here are all these signs here. Here's a petition that y'all can go sign. Eric's name tastes bad in my mouth right now, so I don't know if I want to start chanting his name yet. Yeah, their silence is pretty annoyingly loud. Their silence sounds like a sound grenade right now. If you aren't familiar with what sound grenades are, it's super high-pitched little grenade that you throw in a room.
Like so insurmountable, such a massive undertaking to try to make steps forward.
Oh, Sarah, unfortunately, City Hall's closed. I did see some people in here, but we told Eric King we would meet him here at 3 o'clock to have a conversation. We have now been here for almost exactly 30 minutes, a little bit more. And he has not shown up yet. So if you know him, if you know anybody that knows him, please tag them in here. Tag them on this live. And let's get him over here. If I need to go get like food or something, so he'll come down here, I'll go get food. We got McMinimans across the streets. Looks like we got somebody asking a question about what's going on, so we definitely appreciate that.
There's more information that Mike can answer, but
Come on, Eric. Or Mayor Sally. Somebody. Come talk to us. We don't bite. We'll be respectful. We will give you a platform to say whatever you want. Just have the conversation with us. Don't make us question just the leadership, the entirety of the leadership here. We deserve some answers. He's going to be in charge of looking out after us, and I don't think he's going to look out for me. Why would I want somebody as a police chief that's not going to actually look out for me? Right now I'm protesting because people that look like me are under attack. And they have been for a long time in this country. Mr. Krantz has shown that people like me that may get too emotional and decide to throw something just out of lack of judgment deserve to get gassed. I don't know if you haven't seen tear gas, but if you've seen tear gas by now, you know you can't just gas a single person. That does not work. You cannot just pepper spray a single person. Anybody that is in the vicinity of all of that is going to have the effects of that. So no matter what, just because somebody next to me decides to make a stupid choice, you're saying that I deserve to be punished for that. I'm not okay with that. Why are you going to be my police chief if that's how you feel? Why are you going to be my police chief if I ask you a question and you're going to think I'm ambushing you? I'm allowed to ask you a question, just like you're allowed to ask me questions. Apparently we're not, because apparently we attack people. Which, if holding people accountable to their actions and trying to talk to them is attacking people, then fuck yeah, I'm attacking people. I'll attack the shit out of anybody. If talking is an attack, then y'all about to be attacked. I'm attacking you right now. Whoever's watching my live stream, I'm technically attacking you. It's a joke. Just come talk. We won't hurt you. We won't bite. We just want to talk. Real easy. Real simple. Hopefully somebody sent this to Eric King. If not, go ahead and send it already. But, Mr. King, if you're watching, if you knew that Krantz was in charge of a division that had somebody openly communicating with somebody that has done some pretty hurtful things, said some pretty hurtful things, and